record. Yep. In a speech seemed to be preparing Americans and NATO countries for a confrontation that could go on for years. Isn't that great? As the country's going, people are going broke, and we're ramping up into a nuclear war. Don't worry about it. Be a stupid shithead. Swallow the political shit. Ukraine's future is in NATO, Stoltenberg said. We fully support Ukraine's right to choose its own security arrangements. Ukraine's future is in NATO, huh? Yep. So if he believes that he can outlast Ukraine, Mr. Biden said. Oh, if Biden said it, then it must be true. After all this time, Putin still doubts our staying power. He is making a bad bet. What fucking bullshit this is. After all this time, Putin still doubts our staying power. Staying power? You only in Afghanistan for 20 years and lost face. Oh, you had a beautiful fucking exit that cost hundreds of billions or scores of billions that we lost in machinery and equipment and killing a bunch of people, including our soldiers. Hey, how about Vietnam War? That was a nice long one too. Yeah, we'll do it forever. I forgot the Iraq wars. What bullshit. White House transfers cluster bombs to Ukraine. U.S. President Joe Biden has green-lighted a supply of cluster munitions to Ukraine as part of the Pentagon's 42nd arms package to Kyiv. Hungarian Prime Minister makes Ukraine peace proposal. This is Viktor Orban, the Prime Minister of Hungary. Instead of bringing weapons to Ukraine, we should bring peace. He said this week. A ceasefire is necessary, and instead of war, peace negotiations should start as soon as possible. Fuck you. We're not going to repeat a word of this in the American or Western media. Utterly disordered and mismanaged situation. A muddled mess. A muddled mess brought to you by the fucking murderous people that are running our government. As the fucking economy's going down, as people are living paycheck to paycheck, bloodying the killing fields from a guy that loved every fucking war. And look at this little fucking shithead scumbag up your ass, Lindsey Graham. A little fucking warmongering fat slob. One little fucking freak after another. We will never give away our territories, and we will never exchange them to any frozen conflict, Zelensky told reporters. Zelensky told the little fucking prostitute pieces of fucking shit that never interview people that are for peace. And you with the territory shit. Maybe you're too stupid, Zelensky, to have read the Trends Journal and back in 2014 and why the war began. I know, back then you were busy playing the piano with your prick. How stupid can I be? Spain supports the strengthening of Ukraine's political participation through the creation of a NATO-Ukraine Council, where Ukraine will no longer be an invited party, but a full member. That means when Ukraine gets in, then we could officially go to war. We will support Ukraine, quote, for as long as it takes and regardless of the price that has to be paid. So we don't care how many people we kill and how much money we're going to steal from our people in Spain. So the question is, will Kyiv go nuclear? And now we're hearing this more and more and more. Putin ally makes case for targeted nuclear strikes to end Ukraine war. New nuclear fears at that nuclear power plant after that dam attack. More and more they're talking about nuclear. Even Biden came out the other day and talked about nuclear. And they're brainwashing us with nuclear as well. Sergei Karaganov. Here's why Russia has to consider launching a nuclear strike on Western Europe. I hope we never use nuclear weapons, but the fact that we refuse to allow their use in all situations except in the case of mortal danger to the state itself seems to me to be ridiculous. The U.S. is tying Russians' hands in this way, hoping that in the long run, this long war will cause an internal implosion. And as a result, this would radically weaken its main rival, China, which will be left to fend for itself. This is a strategic plan that is absolutely clear. Zelensky claimed that half of Russia supported the Wagner boss. Oh, but it says a Kremlin poll. But only believes Zelensky, he can play the piano with his. Go to YouTube, type in Zelensky playing piano with his. There you are. Not making this up. This is the people that America, bring them to Congress, hang up their flag, bow down to them, do anything we want him to do. He's in charge. Yep. Oh, look at Camilla. Oh, how lovely. Yeah. Oh, look at these clown shows. How fucking stupid can you be to swallow the shit from these lowlives? A group of right-wing House Republicans pushing to load up the annual defense budget with socially conservative policies on abortion, race, and gender. Has nothing to do with this. Demands severe restrictions on U.S. military support for Ukraine. The group's proposal on military aid stand no chance of passing the House, where there continues to be strong bipartisan support for backing Ukraine's war. But the far right, a face, all you scumbags that vote to send my money and your money to Ukraine, put on your military drag, go over there and fight, send your money, or shut your